Hello YouTube, it is Lucid Alvar here with another top 5 mod showcase with you for Kenshi. So it's been a while since we've done one of these, but before I start, I do have a Discord. If you guys do want to join and suggest videos, I really highly suggest joining that. And maybe having a conversation or two, I don't know, up to you. But without further ado, let's get into this video. So, the first mod that I am going to be saying is on this list at number 5 is Cuddle Beds. Cuddle beds are the best thing that happened in this game since the release of Genesis. Just plain. Cuddle beds are really nice if you are taking more of an RPG style type of thing. You can have two people who you might consider lovers and, make them a cuddle bed. The good thing about this one is on the research bench, it doesn't cost anything to research it at all, so it's a completely free research, and it is a bed on top of that, so you do kind of get the, healing stat bonus from it. And on top of that, you can heal two people at the same time on one bed. And while you're doing that, the entire squad can watch you guys spoon each other as you prepare for the most intense lovemaking of your life. But, it is a really nice mod. It is pretty cool if you are more into the role-playing part of this game. But, I really don't know anybody that would really get it for that. Unless you have a really hot, thick, Czech woman. Just playing. But let's get into number 4. So number 4 is Limb Remover. Now this one was a toss-up between Limb Remover and Assassin Blades. Limb Remover is actually kind of a really good one. It allows you to remove limbs, as the name would suggest. You just build the little thing, and you put somebody on there, and you remove their limbs. Now you have to be really careful because for some reason it starts damaging their entire body and not just their limbs. So you have to have a medic on standby right there, and you have to turn off your automatics because as soon as they start taking damage and they're near them, they're gonna go and run and try to heal them up. So you have to make sure all your medics are kind of a little bit away, and you do it until you see their limbs come off. Now this is really, really good if you make robotic limbs and you would rather take the robotic limb approach over regular limbs, because robotic limbs are very, very overpowered in this game. Being a cyborg in this game is very, very much a better way to play. Anyways, it is a lot better for people who do the robotic limb type of things. It's a lot better way of doing it. I know that there might be other ways what's it called, the burning pole or something like that. I don't know, but a lot of people have creative ways of doing this, but this one to me seemed like a lot easier and a lot better. So this one I highly, highly recommend for people who do robotic limbs. That's a weird way of saying it. Huh. Anyways, so number 3, we come with Assassin Blades. Assassin Blades is mainly more, I think, for assassins. So people who are building more sneak builds and assassinating people in their sleep, this mod is especially for you. It doesn't take that much to make the blades. For one of the blades, it really only takes 1 iron ore and 1 fabric, and you make the blades. For another one, it takes 3 and just 1 fabric, and you make the blades. So it's not that much. The one thing that the creator did mention, and this is something I want to mention in the video, is that it does a minus 15 of melee damage, so it is meant to just be that one thing. So, if you have a weapon, you might as well take it off because it's not going to do much for you. But, this is actually really, really good for, as I said, assassin builds or sneak builds that you're going to assassinate someone while they sleep and fart, So if you're going to sneak into a Sand Ninja Tower and kill the boss, this is your weapon of choice if you're a sneak build. I've never really done a sneak build, but with this mod, actually, I kind of do want to make a sneak build. Not even gonna lie, because I've never even tried it, but with this, Assassin Blades, it does seem a little bit easier. And, it does give a buff to your assassination attempts. So, there's also that. Now, at number 2, I actually could not get this mod to work, and it was getting me frustrated. So, you're gonna see some Star Wars gameplay instead of this, or some Star Wars roleplay in Kenshi instead of this. So, this one is actually really, really good. It's a water haulers, or if you prefer auto haulers. It is a really, really good mod. I really recommend it. It's called AutoHauler Wells. And so pretty much what it does is that it has a connection between the well and a water storage. Now, all water storages have 80 water, and production is output is according to the well's tier, but have an increased power consumption. So that means the better it is, the more it's gonna gonna use up power. So these are really good because sometimes, honestly, it's a pain in the ass to make water and then go do it to this. So this kind of takes out a whole entire aspect and just makes it all right there. So you just have one person working on it instead of like him taking making the water and then taking it, doing all that. That's a lot of extra work, and I really dislike it. But that is a really, really good one, and I really recommend it for people who are kind of short-handed on self-sufficiency. So this one for you guys, especially for you guys. But without further ado, let's go to the number 1 spot, and this one is the Star Wars mod. Now, honestly, I have never included this in one of them, and I do not know why up until now that I am including it in one, because it is fucking fun. It actually is. It makes me want to like make up an entire legion and like lead it against like the Catlan's army. So actually that gives me an idea for a Let's Play. But this is actually a really good mod. It makes it kind of a little bit more immersive if you're kind of into Star Wars. I mean, I know a lot of people aren't really into Star Wars, but considering that if you're into Star Wars, you would really, really love this mod, because personally, I'm into Star Wars, so I really love the mod, and it's just a really nice way of like adding a new dynamic to the game, adding a new interest to the game, and you can actually make the armor and everything, and all the blasters and everything. So it's overall, it's really, really good. I have no complaints about it at all. But that is our top 5 mods. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Remember, leave a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and remember, cuddle beds are the best beds. Peace.